A very refreshing morning to right now. Myself Arjun Kumar again here for teaching you mathematics. In our previous video we have discussed about the relation and its three types, and from exercise 1 by 1 we have completed question number 1. Today we are starting question number 2 from exercise 1.1. This is the important exercise, so keep an eye on this exercise and all these questions. ठीक है बेटा, ध्यान से देखो, अच्छे से समझो. Question number 2 is that a relation R is defined by a comma b such that a is less than equals to b square, where a comma b belongs to real numbers. What are real numbers? Real numbers are those numbers which can be represented on number line. You know very well, na? So in this question we have to show that this relation is neither reflexive nor symmetric and nor transitive. So we will check on the three conditions one by one which we have discussed earlier. Okay, what are the conditions? I have explained you briefly. Reflexive, symmetric and transitive. First condition was reflexive. What was the condition? If a comma b belongs to R and this should imply that a comma a also belongs to R, then relation will be reflexive. क्या कंडीशन होती थी कि अगर a comma b टाइप का ऑर्डर पेयर रिलेशन में है, और इससे ये कॉन्क्लूजन निकल रहा है कि a comma a टाइप का रिलेशन भी ऑर्डर पेयर में है, a comma a टाइप का ऑर्डर पेयर भी relation में है, then we can see that the given function will be reflexive. And for symmetric condition is that if a comma b belongs to R, this should imply that b comma a also belongs to R, then relation will be symmetric. Clear? For transitive, if a comma b belongs to R and b comma c belongs to R, this should imply that a comma c also belongs to R, then relation will be transitive. Otherwise, not. Now, come to the question number 2. We are checking reflexivity. That this function is reflexive or not. So, if a comma b belongs to R, then what is the condition? A less than equals to b square. This is true. Why it is true? Because it is given condition in the question. And if a comma a belongs to R, then what is the condition? A less than equals to a square. Is this always be true? क्या हमेशा ट्रू होगी ये कंडीशन सारे रियल नंबर्स के लिए? No, it will not be always true. Not always true. Why this is not always true? As if we will take a equals to half and b is equals to 1, then first condition half is less than equals to 1 square. This is true. But half is less than equals to half square. What is half square? 1 by 4. 1 by 2 is less than equals to 1 by 4. This is not true. Clear? This condition is true, but this condition is not true. So, beta, this relation will not be reflexive. So, R is not reflexive relation. Is it clear? Now come to the second point, symmetric. Symmetric relation. What is the condition of symmetric relation? If a comma b belongs to R, then its converse b comma a should also belongs to R. So we will check again. If a comma b belongs to R, this implies that a less than equals to b square. This is true as given condition in the question. And if b comma a belongs to R, this implies that b less than equals to a square. Is this condition is always true? No, this condition will not be always true. We are taking again one example. This is not always true. Not always true. Why? Can we take any one of example for it that this condition is true and this is not true? Can you take? Yes, I will take. Let a equals to again half and b equals to 1. Then first condition 1 a half less than equals to 1 square. This is true. But 1 less than equals to half square. What is the half square? 1 by 4. 1 less than equals to 1 by 4. This is not true. Clear it? So this relation will not be symmetric. This relation is not reflexive and not symmetric. This implies that R is not symmetric. ये रिलेशन बेटा सिमेट्रिक में नहीं होगा, है ना? क्योंकि हमने एक एग्जांपल दे दिया है. देखिए बेटा, अगर कोई रिलेशन आपका रिफ्लेक्सिव है तो उसके लिए आपको कोई प्रूफ देने की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. बट अगर कोई भी रिलेशन रिफ्लेक्सिव नहीं है, सिमेट्रिक नहीं है या ट्रांजिटिव नहीं है, then it requires a proof, है ना? बिना प्रूफ के हम कैसे कह सकते हैं कि ये रिलेशन आपका रिफ्लेक्सिव नहीं है? जब तक कोई एग्जांपल नहीं देंगे, ए और बी की वैल्यूज नहीं देंगे, तब तक हम ये नहीं कहेंगे कि रिलेशन आपका रिफ्लेक्सिव नहीं है. हमने यहाँ पर एक एग्जांपल लिया, a equals to half and b equals to 1. इसमें जो फर्स्ट कंडीशन थी that was valid, but second condition was not valid. A less than equal to a square is not valid, so relation is not reflexive. Similarly, in the case of symmetric relation, we have taken a equals to half and b equal to 2, b equals to 1. Then half is less than equals to 1 square. This is true, but 1 less than equals to half square. This is not true. We can take more other examples instead of half and 1. और भी काफ़ी सारे एग्जाम्पल्स ले सकते हैं. यहाँ 1/4 ले लें, यहाँ पर 2 ले लें. ये कंडीशन वैलिड हो जाएगी, ये कंडीशन वैलिड नहीं होगी. और भी एग्जाम्पल ले सकते हैं. बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल्स यू कैन टेक योरसेल्फ, है ना? There are so much examples for which this condition will be true and this will not be true. Is it clear? Now come to the third type, transitive. Transitive. What is transitive relation? If this condition is valid, then relation will be transitive. So we are checking for transitive. If a comma b belongs to R, then a less than equals to b square. This is given condition, so it is true. If b comma c belongs to R, then b will less than equals to c square. This is also true. But if a comma c belongs to R, then a less than equals to c square. This is not always true. Why this is not always true? Again we are taking example. What are the example? Now we have to take 3 values from real numbers for which first 2 conditions should be true and third condition should not be true. Clear? देखना चाहेंगे हम कि a, b, c कोई ऐसी रियल वैल्यूज हैं क्या जिनके लिए शुरू 2 कंडीशन वैलिड है और लास्ट की कंडीशन वैलिड नहीं है. अगर कोई ऐसी ABC की वैल्यूज हैं तब रिलेशन ट्रांजिटिव नहीं होगा, है ना? अगर ABC की कोई ऐसी वैल्यू नहीं है तब रिलेशन आपका ट्रांजिटिव होगा, है ना? तो चेक करते हैं. सपोज करिए लेट a इक्वल्स टू 4, b इक्वल टू -2 एंड c इक्वल टू 1. फर्स्ट कंडीशन चेक करते हैं. 4 less than equals to -2 square. True? How it is true? 4 less than or equal to 4. 4 is equal to 4. This is true. Second condition, -2 less than equals to 1 square, this is also true, as every negative number is less than for every positive number. Every negative number will be less than to the every positive numbers. Now third condition, a comma c belongs to R. 4 less than equals to 1 square, this is not true, as 4 is not less than or equal to 1. 4 is not less than or equals to 1. 4 is greater than 1. So this condition is not true. So this implies that R is not transitive. Is it clear, Rita? So this relation is neither reflexive, nor symmetric, nor transitive. Hence, relation is what relation? Relation R is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive. Clear? This question has been completed. Question number 3rd and 4th are of same type as this question, so you will do these questions in your homework. Okay, and in our part 2nd we will start our question number 5. Clear? Thank you. Good morning, student. Now in part 2nd we are beginning question number 5 of exercise 1.1. What is the question number 5? In question number 5, a relation R is given which is defined by a comma b such that a less than equals to b cube, where a comma b belongs to the real number. This question is also same as the question number 2nd, which we have done in our part 1. Clear? So for reflexive, what will be the condition? If a comma b belongs to R, then what is the condition? A less than equals to b cube. This will be true. If a comma a belongs to R, then a less than equals to a cube will not be always true. Not always true. Now we are taking an example. Can you take an example for which this condition is true and this is not true? Yes, we can take so many of examples for which first condition is valid and second condition is not valid. There are so many real numbers. What are the real numbers? As a equal to 1 by 3 and b equal to 1. We can take a equal to 1 by 4 also, 1 by 5. We have to take a less than b. We can take any of the real numbers, but a should be less than b. Here a, it means 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is less than equals to 1 cube. This is true. But 1 less than equals to 1 by 4 cube, this is not true. Why it is not true? Because cube of 1 by 4, what will be the cube of 1 by 4? The cube of 1 by 4 will be 1 by 64. And 1 by 64 is not greater than 1. And 1 is not less than 1 by 64. 1 by 64 is less than 1. So this condition is not true. This condition is not true, so R is not reflexive. Clear? For symmetric relation के लिए देखिए बेटा, if a comma b belongs to R, then a less than equals to b cube. This is true, always true. If b comma a belongs to R, is b less than equals to a cube always true? Is this condition is always correct? No, it is not always true. Why this is not always true? As there are so many real numbers a and b for which first condition is valid and second one is not valid. Now we are taking some real numbers a and b as a equal to 1 by 2 and b equal to 1. 1 by 2 less than equals to 1 cube. First condition is valid. 1 by 2 less than equals to 1 cube. This is true. But 1 less than equals to 1 by 2 cube, this is not true. As 1 by 2 cube will be 1 by 8 and 1 is not less than equals to 1 by 8. 1 by 8 is less than 1. So this is not true. Implies that R is not symmetric. R is not symmetric relation. Clear? These relations are symmetric and each question have symmetry. These are the conditions for reflexive symmetrical turnstill which we are using in every question. And each and every question is same, conditions are same, only examples will be different. Okay, only examples will be different which you will be take. Either they are real numbers or any other numbers. Now condition for transitive. Transitive के लिए condition check करेंगे. If a comma b belongs to R, then a less than equal to b cube. This is true. If b comma c belongs to R, then b less than equals to c cube. Also true. And if a comma c belongs to R, then a less than equals to c cube is not always true. This is not always true. This condition is not always true as we are taking examples of A, B and C. A, B and C. Suppose the value of A is 3. Suppose 3 or we may take 4 or 5. Any other number? A equal to 4, B equal to 1 and C equal to 1.5. We are taking B equal to 2 because for one condition will not be valid. Now we are checking one by one all these three conditions. A less than equals to B cube. A less than equals to B cube. 4 less than equal to 2 cube. This is true. As 4 is less than 8. 2 cube is 8. So 4 is less than 8. Now second condition, B less than equal to C cube. 2 less than equal to 1.5 cube. What is 1.5 cube? The cube of 1.5 will be 3.375. So 2 is less than 3.375. This is also true. Now third condition, 4 less than equal to 1.5 cube. What is 1.5 cube? 3.375. 4 is not less than or equal to 3.375. 4 is greater than 3.375. So this condition is not true. So R is relation R is neither reflexive nor symmetric nor transitive, nor symmetric and nor transitive. Clear it? It was the question number 2. Now come to the question number 3. What is the question number 3? We will see it. What is the question number 3? You may capture an image for this question if you want. Okay, now we are coming to the question number 6 of this exercise. What is the question number 6? See it. In question number 6, it is given that there is a relation for which we have to show that relation is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. Relation is symmetric but neither reflexive nor transitive. Question number 6. Relation is given in the set A 1, 2, 3 and relation R is given by 1, 2 and 2, 1. This relation is given in roster form, so it is the easiest question. How will you check all the 3 conditions? I am checking one by one. Reflexive. See here, for reflexivity, if A, B belongs to R, then A, A also belongs to R. For 1, 2 belongs to R, but 1, 1 does not belongs to R. 1, 2 टाइप का ऑर्डर पेयर रिलेशन में है, बट 1, 1 टाइप का ऑर्डर पेयर रिलेशन में लाई नहीं करता है. सो रिलेशन R इज नॉट रिफ्लेक्सिव. ठीक है, relation R is not reflexive. Why it is not reflexive? Because 1, 2 belongs to R, but 1, 1 does not belongs to R. Is it clear? 1, 2 belongs to R, but 1, 1 does not belongs to R. Now second, symmetric relation. Now we are checking symmetric relation. A, B belongs to R, 1, 2 belongs to R, then 2, 1. A, B, B, A. 1, 2, 2, 1 should also belongs to R, जो कि लाइक कर रहा है इसमें. देखिए 1, 2 के लिए 2, 1 लाइक कर रहा है और सेकेंड ऑर्डर पेयर 2, 1 के लिए 1, 2 लाइक कर रहा है. For both ordered pair, for both of the ordered pairs, the relation, this condition is valid. Condition of symmetric relation is valid, so relation will be symmetric. लिखेंगे R is symmetric. Why it is symmetric? As for every value of A, B belongs to R, this implies that B, A also belongs to R. Clear? Now come to the transitive relation. Transitive relation. What is the transitive relation? If A, B belongs to R and B, C belongs to R, this should imply that A, C also belongs to R. Now we are checking the relation. A, B belongs to R. A is 1 and B is 2. A, B belongs to R, then B 2, C. B, C also belongs to R. A, B belongs to R, B, C belongs to R. But A, C 1, 1 does not belongs to R. So relation R will not be transitive. R is not transitive. Why it is not transitive? As 1, 2 belongs to R and 2, 1 belongs to R, but 1, 1 does not belongs to R. Clear? This is the question number 6. Question number 7 is also same as the question number 1, fifth part. So you will do it in your homework. We will start question number 8 in a part 3rd. Okay? Thank you. Again I am here for exercise 1.1. We are from question number 8. So see the question number 8. What is the question? This is the important question beta for your examination point of view. It has come in CBSE board so many times in different forms. So I am telling you all the forms of this question. Clear? A relation R in the set A. What is the set? Set is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. This is the set A. And relation R is defined as A comma B such that modulus of A minus B is even. Modulus of A minus B is even. This question also has come as a relation R is defined by A comma B such that modulus A minus B is multiple of 4, which is question number 9. A minus B modulus is even, A minus B modulus is divisible by 2, and A minus B modulus is a multiple of 4. In 3 different forms, this question has been taken in our CBSE board examination. So many times it has come. Okay, so see the question carefully. We have to show that this relation is an equivalence relation. I have told you that the relation will be an equivalence relation if it satisfies all the 3 conditions: reflexive, symmetric and transitive. If a relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, then it will be an equivalence relation. We have studied it in our first video, very first video. Okay, so we are coming on reflexive relation. See beta, reflexive relation. What is the condition of reflexive relation? If A comma B belongs to R, this implies that what is the condition? Condition is that modulus of A minus B is even. Clear? Now we are checking the condition. If A comma A belongs to R, then we are putting A in place of B in this condition. A minus A. What is A minus A? 0. And 0 is also even. 0 is even. Okay. So this condition is valid for reflexive relation. This implies that R is reflexive. बेटा कोई भी रिलेशन रिफ्लेक्सिव, सिमेट्रिक, ट्रांजिटिव कब होगा? जब उसमें जो कंडीशन दी हुई है वो वैलिड हो जाए इन तीनों के लिए. देखिए हमने फर्स्ट कंडीशन वैलिड की है, चेक करके देखिए. A comma B belongs to R, then A minus B with modulus is even. This is the condition which is given in the question, and we have to check that A comma A. For A comma A, then we are replacing B by A, then A minus A 0. And modulus of 0 is 0, which is even. So condition for reflexive relation is satisfied. Thus the relation R is reflexive relation. Is it clear? Now we are coming to the second type, symmetric relation. If A comma B belongs to R, बेटा बिल्कुल सिमेट्री चल रही है, क्योंकि जो यहाँ पर इन क्वेश्चंस में चल रहा है वो प्रीवियस क्वेश्चंस में था. ठीक है ना? तो इफ A comma B belongs to R, then what is the condition? This is the condition. A minus B with modulus is even. है ना? तो अब इसको यहीं से अगर हम B comma A belongs to R कर दें, then relation will be symmetric. तो इसी को देखिए, इसी में हमने नेगेटिव साइन कॉमन ले लिया है, B minus A कर दिया इसको, क्योंकि अगर नेगेटिव साइन कॉमन लेंगे तो B पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा एंड A विल बी नेगेटिव. सो दिस इज गिवन, एंड इफ -2 with modulus is equal to 2 modulus, we know very well if we are taking -2 modulus and if we are taking 2 modulus, then both will be equal, because -2 modulus will be 2 and 2 modulus will also be 2. So minus k modulus will be equals to k modulus. If B minus A is k. If B minus A, let B minus A equal to k, then minus k modulus will be equals to k modulus. This is even. Okay. This is the condition for B comma A belongs to R. This is the condition for B comma A belongs to R. So R is symmetric relation. Clear? This is R is symmetric relation. Now come to the transitive relation. Transitive. What is the condition for transitive relation? Condition said if A comma B belongs to R, this implies that A minus B with modulus is even. When A minus B with modulus is even, then without modulus will also be even. Without modulus will also be even. Now this is even, so we will let that A minus B equals to 2m form, because it is an even number. So let A minus B equal to 2m of the even form. Now if B comma C belongs to R, then what will be the condition? Modulus B minus C is even. And if modulus B minus C is even, then without modulus B minus C is also even. Okay, when B minus C is even, so let B minus C equal to 2n form, of the form of even numbers. Now we are adding equation 1 and 2. So what will do? LHS will be added to LHS and RHS will be added to RHS. So A minus B plus B minus C, A minus B plus B minus C equal to 2m plus 2n. Minus B and plus B are cancelled out. A minus C equal to, taking out 2 as common, common है ना बेटा 2 दोनों में, तो 2 कॉमन लेंगे तो then remaining is m plus n. Now this is also an even number because it is divisible by 2. 2 into m plus n is an even number. So implies that A minus C is even. A minus C is even, then with modulus A minus C will also be even. Clear? This is the condition for A comma C belongs to R. Clear? हमने शुरू किया A comma B and B comma C से, और कंडीशन आ गई A comma C belongs to R. This is the condition for transitive relation. This implies that R is transitive also. Transitive relation हो गया. So this relation is reflexive, symmetric and also transitive. So R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive. So, or hence it will be an equivalence relation. It is an equivalence relation. Is it clear to everyone? R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, so it is an equivalence relation. Is it clear to everyone? You may click a picture or short clip for your homework purpose, because you have to write all these work in your fair maths notebook. You are preparing maths notebook ना बेटा, आपको एक मैथ्स नोटबुक बनानी है फेयर, जो आपकी रेगुलरली चेक होगी आफ्टर रेगुलर पीरियड ऑफ इंटरवल, एंड इन दिस नोटबुक यू हैव टू मेंटेन ऑल द क्वेश्चंस व्हिच आर गिविंग यू और व्हिच आर एक्सप्लेनिंग यू. क्लियर? सो नाउ कम टू द नेक्स्ट थिंग. In this question, one more thing is there, and coming to the second part of this question. What is in the second part? We will see there are two given sets, and we have to show that every element of first set is related other, and every element of second set is related to each other. In this question, there are two sets 1, 3, 5 and 2, 4. We have to show that each element of this set is related to each other and each element of this set is related to each other, but no one element of this set is related to any other element of this set. इसके सारे एलिमेंट आपस में रिलेटेड है, इसके सारे एलिमेंट आपस में रिलेटेड है, बट इसका कोई भी एलिमेंट इसके किसी भी एलिमेंट से रिलेटेड नहीं है. और रिलेशन क्या था हमारे पास? रिलेशन था a, b such that modulus a minus b is even. तो चेक करते हैं 1 by 1. फॉर दिस सेट, फॉर एलिमेंट 1 को 1 के साथ लेंगे, 1 minus 1 with modulus 0 even, so it should be 1. even होना चाहिए था और even आ गया, तो इसका मतलब 1 is related to 1. 1 को 3 के साथ में देखते हैं, तो 1 minus 3 2 even number, 1 minus 5 4 even number. अब 3 के लिए लेंगे बेटा, 3 minus 1 2 even number, 3 minus 3 0 also even, and 3 minus 5 2 also even. Now taking for 5 minus 1 4 even number, 5 minus 3 2 even numbers, and 5 minus 5 0 is also even. So every element of this set, so all elements of 1 3 5 are related to each other, related to each other. क्लियर? अब इसके लिए चेक करेंगे, इसलिए आप चेक कर सकते हैं क्लियरली. जैसे हमने इसके लिए चेक किया, देखिए फॉर एलिमेंट 2 minus 2 0 even number, 2 minus 4 2 even number. अब 4 के लिए चेक करेंगे, 4 minus 2 2 even number, 4 minus 4 0 also even. So all elements of this set are related to each other. अब इसके लिए और चेक करते हैं क्या? फॉर एलिमेंट 1, इसका एक एलिमेंट लेना है, किसका लेना है? ए इसमें से लेना है, बी इसमें से लेना है. अब चेक करते हैं. फॉर एलिमेंट 1 minus 2 with modulus कितना आया? 1 नॉट इवन. ये बेटा इवन नहीं है, दिस इज एन ऑड नंबर. अब 1 को 4 के साथ लेंगे, 1 minus 4 3 नॉट इवन. अब 3 के लिए लेंगे, 3 minus 2 1 नॉट इवन. अब 3 minus 4 1 नॉट इवन. अब 5 के लिए और चेक कर देंगे, 5 minus 2 3 नॉट इवन, and 5 minus 4 1, this is also not even. So no one element of first set, it means no one element of 1 3 5 is related to any other element of 2, 4. Is it clear? बेटा ये क्वेश्चन भी आपको कंप्लीट हो गया है. अब जो क्वेश्चन नंबर 9 है वो मल्टीपल ऑफ 4 वाला क्वेश्चन अपने आप करना है, और 10th क्वेश्चन में बेटा आपको कुछ एग्जांपल्स देने हैं, वो दे करके लाना. हो जाएगा तो ठीक, वरना इसको डिस्कस करेंगे क्वेश्चन नंबर 10 को नेक्स्ट वीडियो में. ठीक बेटा? And in our next video we will start from question number 11. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.